Okay, not going to bore you with my teeth. This is a little product review. For years and years, I've had crowns, and I had a lot of issues with my teeth. And as they get older, as you get older, your crown gets older with you. The tooth below, which is holding the crown, might deteriorate, rot, whatever the case is, break. I've had them split in half. And next thing you know, the crown comes off for whatever reason. It's usually on a Friday night, and there's no dentist around, whatever the case, or you're out of town type of thing. And so for several years, you could go to the grocery store or something like that, or your pharmacy or whatever, and you could buy a dental repair kit, which is basically, it's a glue. You're going to take the crown, maybe brush your teeth, clean it up, put a little glue inside this crown, place it back on, bite down, hold it, half hour, 45 minutes. And I would do it before I went to bed. Don't eat on it. This would sit all night, whatever the case is. And I think the most I ever had one last is the idea is to get the crown back on so you can get to the dentist. It buys you some time. Sometimes it lasts a week or two. Okay. I started having some trouble again. The past couple of years, my teeth are just coming apart. I just had everything crowned, implants and all this stuff. So it's all different now. But the last couple of years, I had some crowns that failed and re-glued them with the same product I've bought from the pharmacy many times. And this was the one. Kind of a strange story, but let's see. Where's the camera here? Dentemp. In other words, temporary dental something. It's not going to focus. Let's see here. Anyway, Dentemp loose cap and lost filling repair. Filling comes out. You could fill this in with it. And if you have an exposed nerve, something like this, this may not seem like the best thing to do, but if you have like an exposed nerve and pain, this is helpful. But this product never lasted that long. Last year I did it a couple times. It wouldn't last a day. I wouldn't even have to eat and the thing would fall out. And you don't put a lot of this on. It's a small amount. It gives you follow the directions. With this particular one, you would brush your tooth, dry it as best you can. Same thing, you clean up the crown if necessary. Take out the old glue or whatever. Put just a light amount in, because if you put a lot in there, it doesn't all come out. And now it's going to stand up tall. Cause you a problem, high point. So anyway, you put this thing on, and it just wouldn't last that long. So before I went and had some dental work done a week or two ago, I had about a month ago, I had a crown came off. I went to the store, said, well, I'm not buying this stuff again. This doesn't work. I got to find something else. And so I looked around, went to a different store. I actually think this is a Walgreens. And there's another product, strangely enough, by the same manufacturer, under the same name, called Dentemp Recap It. And it comes in a tube. So instead of this. Now it says 20% more. Maybe this is newer. Maybe the other thing is old stock. Whatever the case is. It's eugenol free, temporary repair, instant pain relief. This lasted about a month. Then I had to do it again. And then it lasted another month until I got to the dentist. I was going out of state to get my dentistry done. So if you're looking for something that's, in my opinion, because I've used this a lot, I've got some experience in this, unfortunately. Hopefully you don't. This was the product that lasted. If you don't have the money, or if you're not some person with the great insurance or whatever the case is, and it's going to take you some time to go get an expensive thing like this done. Sometimes it's just a re-glue. Sometimes it's not. Sometimes we can't even use that crown again. We need to do another one. Theirs goes $1,500. Or got a root canal, whatever. It just gets insane. This was the product. This lasted really long. I was able to do it twice, like I said, no big deal. And just eat like a horse like I always do. Recap It by Dentemp. This was effective. This was useful. This lasted a good long time. What I would do, it says you could do like 10 different, how do they say it? 10 repairs with this. You'd put this in a Ziploc bag somewhere, protected, safe, so you can come back to it again. And it works. The interesting thing, though, it kind of blows my mind. Same company. This one, the directions are entirely different. Tooth has to be wet, and a couple other things. I'm like, oh, that's why I didn't think it was the same company. I'm looking, oh, this is different. The directions were totally different. So this is obviously new and improved. Hopefully you don't need it. Love you, God bless.